Hello again. We want to continue the activity 3, which is about the respiratory gas exchange which takes place in our body. We have studied that there is a gas exchange taking place in lungs, and there is also another gas exchange site of for the gas exchange that takes place at the level of cells. So you can see here, this is the level of tissues or organs in the body. For example, it can be in the pancreas, it can be in the brain, it can be in bones, um, in muscles, in glands. Okay, so we want to study what happens. You know that the organs are made up of tissues, and also the tissues are made up, and then the tissues are made up of cells. So you can see here the cells. Look at the cells. Uh, they are present in the body, and also around the cells there are many blood capillaries. هلا هون you can see the blood capillaries are giving oxygen to the cells, and also they take or remove or get rid of carbon dioxide. يعني احنا we want to focus انه in the cells need oxygen to stay alive, so without oxygen they will die. And also the cells require the removing of carbon dioxide. يعني أنا السيلز بدها تتخلص من الكربون dioxide because they are toxic for substances, they are waste for them, so they need oxygen, and they require the removing of carbon dioxide. And here the importance of the blood comes. uh, so the blood gives the cells oxygen, or transports for the cells oxygen, and removes carbon dioxide. Okay, so here there is a gas exchange. عم شوف في تبادل at the level of cells. عم يعطي السيلز وعم ياخد منه. So here we can see that there is a gas exchange taking place at the level of cells. يعني يا بقول at the level of cells أو at the level of tissues أو organs as you want. So uh, how does this exchange takes place؟ يعني كيف ممكن تصير هيدا ال exchange for oxygen and also for carbon dioxide? It takes place from a medium having high pressure to a medium having low pressure based on a mechanism or phenomenon called diffusion. So diffusion is very important. Uh, so diffusion هي movement of particles from a medium of high concentration or pressure to a medium of high concentration of level of the same substance, as we learned before. So we have here in document D the pressure of oxygen and carbon dioxide in the blood entering and leaving cells. So as you can see here, the pressure of oxygen is measured in the blood entering an organ. يعني we can say it's here, blood entering here. قديش كانت؟ it's 100 for example. فإذا هون هي 100 for oxygen، ولس in cells هي 30. So here it's 30 millimeter of mercury. So which one is bigger or higher? The pressure of oxygen in blood is bigger. So because of that, the oxygen diffuses from blood to cells and not from cells to blood. فإذا أنا I can see إنه هون أكتر من هون. So diffusion takes place for oxygen from blood entering an organ to cells and not from cells to organ at all. Similarly for carbon dioxide, here it's bigger in cells and carbon dioxide is less, so it diffuses from cells to blood. So as we learned before, um, the comparison, you can compare. Don't forget to put the number, okay, and is more than or less than. And same for carbon dioxide. We cannot compare O2 with CO2. على طول CO2 مع CO2 but in different compartment. هون وهون قارنهم أكبر وأصغر وهن different، وهون نفس الشي، هيدا أكبر من هيك. حلوهم منيح على ورق بتكتبون، ما في شي. Conclude the direction of diffusion of each respiratory gas at the level of cells. أكيد يعني Hence, oxygen diffuses from blood entering an organ to cells, while carbon dioxide diffuses from cells to blood entering an organ. أكيد هيدا at the level of tissues أو cells أو in organs. وهون بدنا نرسم we want to draw a schematic diagram showing the respiratory gas exchange takes place at the level of tissues. Okay, so we draw a blood capillary and it's surrounded by cells. Okay, ضروري السايدز يكونوا identical in size يعني. اوكي، تحط هون blood capillary، هيدا blood entering، هيدا blood leaving، هون السيلز. اوكي، هون الليمف it's the liquid around the cells. تمام، نحنا حكينا هيدي بالصف. so the lymph هو الليكويد. اوكي، هو اصلا الليكويد comes from plasma of blood يعني plasma of blood اللي هو liquid of blood بيطلع من هون بيجي لهون. اوكي، بيكون rich in oxygen and the nutrients، بيعطيهم الاكسجين لجوا، والسيلز بتعطي waste وكربون داي اوكسيد. نحكي later ان شاء الله circulatory system more about the lymph. الكومبوزيشن اكتر للليمف بكون اخدنا اكتر about cellular oxidation. so oxygen diffuses from here to here. this is for O2 and this one for CO2. وما تنسى تحطوا key. شو معنات هيدا الارو؟ what do you mean by this arrow؟ diffuses title it's written. شو بعد فيه؟ that's it.